Hey bestie, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hey, I'm Alex. I'm a digital nomad and I spent my time between LA, Italy, Mexico, and other amazing parts of the world. I'm obsessed with thrifting and love to thrift in all the different cities that I visit, but I also love posting lifestyle and travel content on this channel. So if that sounds interesting to you, please hit the subscribe button down below. It really helps my channel grow and it helps me bring more content to you all each and every week. Now, speaking of more content, I am officially on Instagram at Ola Alexandra. I'm super excited to have another way to connect more intimately with you all. I'm going to be posting a lot of content over there, bringing you more into my daily life, what it's like being here in LA when I'm here in my home base, but also what it's like to travel abroad full time and everything in between. So I would really appreciate it if you would go over there and give me a follow. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Today, I'm bringing you my thrifted winter capsule wardrobe. Finally, you all have been loving this series. I've done a summer edition and a fall edition already. So if you haven't seen those, definitely go check them out. I'll leave them linked down below. This has been such a fun, inspiring series to make for you all. Of course, capsule wardrobes are all the rage, and I am definitely no exception to that. I am really in my classic era right now of dressing with neutrals and quality fabrics, making sure that I have those really essential pieces that look very luxurious. But I want to show you all that you can do it on a budget. You can do it with secondhand items, which is kinder for the planet. It's kinder on your wallet. So I'm excited to show you the pieces that I've collected over the years to help me feel really warm, but also fashionable and stylish in the winter. Now, you're probably like, Alex, hang on, girl. You live in Los Angeles. What the F do you know about winter? And you're not wrong. But like I said, or if you're new here, you might not know that I live in Italy half of the year, specifically in northern Italy, in Bologna. And girl, it gets cold. It gets really cold. It's only a few hours from the Alps. So it snows, it gets very chilly from like October to March. The first time I spent winter there, it kicked my ass. I was not prepared. I didn't know how to dress. I didn't have the right fabrics, and I suffered. I definitely suffered. I've learned a few things, so I'm no expert by any means on winter dressing, but these are the things that I've learned. These are the pieces I've learned to look for at thrift stores that I've invested in, and I'm super excited to share this with you all. So without further ado, let's jump in. This is winter, so the name of the game is fabrics, making sure that you are bringing in really high quality warm fabrics. Wools, alpacas, cashmeres, leathers, making sure your base layers are made out of breathable fabrics like either cashmere or cotton. So that's what I've trained my eye to look for at thrift stores now, and it makes the shopping process a lot faster, easier. And you'll notice in my Thrift With Me's, one of the first things I do when I pick up a piece in a store is check the tag to see what fabrics it's made out of. This has been a great way for me to be selective about what I'm bringing home with me. All right, so you know that I like to break these videos up into categories. The first category is tops, and of course we're in winter, so this is mostly sweaters. I have two types of sweaters that I usually pull out in the winter. I've got my chunky, really thick, sometimes oversized sweaters, and then I've got my thinner knitwear. For chunkier sweaters, this is actually a newer piece that I thrifted this year. I thrifted it in summer, but when I find a quality piece, I will pick it up no matter the season. This is a wool sweater from Free People. It's in this oatmeal color. It's really soft and cozy. It's got a mock neck, so it keeps your neck area warm. Probably one of my best quality sweaters. I love the organic feel to it. It's not a perfect and polished sweater. I would say this is more on the casual side since, you know, it's got some fluff to it, but very, very cozy piece. Great for lounging around the house, running errands, or for when I really, really need to bundle up and I'm going to be spending multiple hours outside. The next chunky sweater that I have is this beautiful 100% wool gray sweater. This is from a brand called Luciano Barbera, and it is made in Italy. I also thrifted this in Italy, in Bologna, at the Mercatopoli, which is a thrifting chain in Italy. This is very thick wool. It's heavy. It does have kind of these bell sleeves, and again, a piece that is like maximum warmth in my wardrobe. Moving on into the second category of tops, which are my thinner knitwear pieces. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean they're less warm. Again, I'm still looking for quality fabrics. This is actually a 100% wool turtleneck that I picked up in Italy at the Umana store in Rome, which is another thrifting chain. Rome is like my favorite city in the world. Oh my God. This is 100% virgin wool. It's got a folding down turtleneck and just a classic staple piece. This second piece is a navy cashmere sweater. Cashmere is probably my favorite winter fabric. It's so soft and luxurious. I've had a hard time thrifting cashmere here in LA, go figure. People probably don't need a lot of cashmere in their lives here. But in San Francisco, I picked up so many quality cashmere pieces. This is from the Charter Club, and it's got a mock neck. I'm not a huge navy girl, I have to be honest. I do like this added touch of color because for the most part, everything else is like white, creams, blacks, camels. So yeah, navy isn't a huge part of my capsule wardrobe personally, but it is a really elegant color and a great way to add a little bit of variety into your wardrobe. And then next for tops, I have two cotton turtleneck sweaters. So I really focus on having cotton layering pieces because they're breathable, especially if I know I'm gonna be like going in and out of doors, maybe shopping, going to restaurants or someone's home. Those really heavy sweaters might be a little too much when I'm indoors. So I like to have something that's still thick and giving me a decent amount of warmth. It's covering my arms and my shoulders, but it's not gonna make me sweat. This black one is a ribbed turtleneck from White House Black Market. I think this is the only White House Black Market piece that I have, and honestly, it's so luxurious. Feels so nice and soft. It's super well made. I've had this for a few years now, and it honestly shows no signs of wear and tear. And it has these really cute silver buttons down the neck and at the wrists. So this is my black cotton turtleneck. I also have a white, or this is maybe more of like a cream ribbed turtleneck. This is from the Gap, and I've also had this one for a few years now. This one's a slightly lighter weight than my black one, but they're still quite thick when it comes to cotton pieces. And again, yeah, these are just great layering pieces to wear underneath some of my other sweaters so that my outfit is really versatile and can carry me through the day. Moving on to bottoms. So I have one pair of bottoms to show you. Bottoms is the area where I think I'd like to build out my capsule wardrobe a little bit more. I want a pair of black trousers that are thick, and I had a pair, but they were damaged, so I ended up donating them. This is my favorite pair of winter bottoms. These are faux leather pants from Liz Claiborne. I love using leathers and faux leathers in the winter. I think it really gives like that sexy edge to a classic outfit. And I like that these are a little roomy. They're not like super tight fitting. And so I often in the winter will wear tights underneath. I really love the Calcedonia Cashmere Blend tights. Those are my favorite. They're really popular in Europe. And luckily in Bologna, I have a Calcedonia outlet close by. I've picked up several pairs of those, and those really add a lot of warmth. When you're thrifting for bottoms for the winter, keep in mind that you'll probably want to add tights or maybe even leggings underneath, depending on how cold it is. So you want something that is a little roomy. Moving into coats, I have two coats that I rotate between in the winter time. First is this beautiful black moto style coat. I picked this up years ago in San Francisco. I love this look. It's definitely more of an edgy coat. That's great for kind of adding some personality to a piece when I'm going out at night. It's very thick. It's lined with this faux fur and has a belt to add a little bit of shape to your figure. So this is a really, really beautiful piece. It also has this hood for added warmth. My next coat is definitely more classic. This is a beautiful cream colored wool coat. This is a vintage coat from Coats by Cativa. It's 100% pure wool. It's lined with a silk lining. Oh, she's got some lint and stuff. So yeah, this is a vintage coat, really elegant piece that I throw on top of dresses or, you know, when we're going out to a nice dinner. This is more of the like vintage European style look. It's also got a little bit of drama on the sleeves. And I just I've been really loving styling a white coat. Having nice cardigans has been a really important part of my capsule wardrobe. These are great for wearing indoors when I'm working from home. They're great for layering under my coat so I can, you know, remove my coat when I step indoors, but I'm still bundled up. This is a 100% wool cardigan from J. Crew. I actually picked this up from ThredUp, I think about a year or two ago. Super classic ribbed wool cardigan. It goes down past my bum, probably like mid-thigh, so providing a little bit more coverage there. I love the camel color. Camel is so elegant and I think complements my skin tone really well. So I'm definitely on the hunt for more camel oatmeal pieces and really love this one. And then moving into accessories. So I've mentioned this before. This is my Burberry scarf that I thrifted in San Francisco. Such an amazing find, maybe one of my best thrifting finds ever. It's 100% cashmere, so it provides a ton of warmth. This always goes with me on any fall or winter trips. This year I have also picked up another plaid scarf. This is a black and white plaid scarf. And this I picked up here in Los Angeles a few months ago, kind of a spin-off of the Burberry one. It's black and white, so I throw this on when I want to have more of like a monochromatic look with my black pieces. Definitely a really great piece and color combo to have if you're into more of the monochromatic all black looks. Lastly, moving into footwear, I have 3 pairs of shoes. The first are these black booties. These are originally from H&M. I really love them because they're kind of a cross between a work boot and a more fashionable like Chelsea boot almost. So they're waterproof. They are really sturdy. They've got this really epic sturdy sole, which is super important, especially when you live in Europe. The roads right outside of our home in Italy is cobblestone and you will slip and fall so fast if you're wearing dainty little shoes. Having a sturdy boot is absolutely essential. Next, I have these calf length boots. I don't know the brand of these boots. The brand has long since worn off, but these are definitely my going out shoes in the winter. With a long silhouette going up to the calf makes an outfit really elegant. I'm usually wearing this with dresses over tights. And yeah, this is kind of a faux suede. It's got a chunky heel, so it's sturdy. It's also not a super high heel, which is important again for, you know, just safety and staying on balance. These are definitely just for like stepping out for a few hours when I'm going out at night. And lastly, I have my beautiful Hunter rain boots. I thrifted these in San Francisco a few years ago. These are your classic Hunters, and I wear them all throughout the seasons when it's wet. This has been a really, really rainy winter here in LA. And yeah, they've been carrying me through, absolutely. So that is everything for my winter capsule wardrobe. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're interested in following along on more of my thrifting adventures, my travels, and everything in between, please hit the subscribe button. Also, go follow me on Instagram so you can see more lifestyle content from me, see how I'm styling up these pieces this winter. Thank you so much. I post new videos every week. So until next week, bye.